Hello, my lovelies. I think I got everything switched over. I'm just grabbing my cards. Are you ready, my beautiful 1111? So we're going to be doing a reading, and our reading is going to be on, hold on, I'm just checking something to make sure we're not missing, and I'm staying in tune for you guys. Okay, our announcement went out. Welcome back to 1111 True Crime. I'm going to get over so you can see the cards and so forth. We're going to do a reading. And the reading that we're going to do is on that new suspect, the masked suspect that just happened. Let me change the thumbnail real quick. Let me see. We're going to go over here now. There we go. So we have the masked suspect that came up on the ring cam. We have the video. We have that they're also armed. And that had to be horribly scary for Nancy. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get over to our reading screen. Now, you guys, everything I share with you is my humble opinion. Don't go calling the popo and saying that the reader on YouTube told you this. Tarot is a reader of energies. It does not tell us when. It's not going to tell me when something happens. Everything's in divine timing. It also is not great. Tarot is not great for determining a location because it's an energy read. I would have to have a deck of cards that had every location in the world in it to make sense. And so what I can do is I can tell you what energies were going on, and I do my very best. Now, after this, after I give my read, then I'm going to hand it over to our beautiful, intelligent, very intelligent private eyes, and they are going to ask the questions, and then I will pull the cards. But it's free for everybody to view. You do not even need to be a subscriber to view. Without further ado, let's get started. I will go ahead and get the cards with all of our good energy for Nancy. We need to see for Nancy Guthrie the very, very good energy, but we want to see this masked suspect and what can we find out. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me move my phone over here. That way I can see and get chat on the board. There we go. How's everyone doing? Welcome back if you're just returning from our other live, or welcome back if you're tuning back in. And welcome if you're new, my lovelies. Yes, he has a pew-pew. The masked guy had a pew-pew and a knife too. All right. Now, I am going to be concentrating and getting zoned into this reading. Show me what I need to see about this masked suspect that was on Nancy Guthrie's porch. What do we need to see about I'm very interested in this. I would love to see. We have one card came out, homicide. And I told you I had a knife with him. Look at this, and look, there's blood on the floor. And they said there was absolutely blood on that porch. So we start off, I'm asking about that suspect, that masked suspect that's armed on Nancy Guthrie's porch. Now remember, the sheriff's department did call when they got in the house, the homicide team, right away. Oh, wow. What a way to start, right? Let's put this here. What else do we need to see? The body of an elderly woman has been located in Pima County. Okay. Let me see if that's... Do you have a link you could share? Email it to? I mean, today is just off the chart. Let me see what I've got here. New info. Oh, okay, that's on Dominic. All right, hold on, you guys. Body of elderly woman found in Pima County. Let's see if this is true. Oh, I'm looking in my mail. Of course I didn't find anything. Body of elderly woman found in Pima. Okay, you mean that was 2 days ago? And not related to Nancy Guthrie. It was an old man. Okay. I'm not seeing anything of a woman found. I am seeing of an older male. And it was found in a trailer. No local news is saying, okay, it could be new. So you're local. Let me just get this on the board. Where is it? The body of an elderly woman has been located in Pima County. Oh my God. Not confirmed to be Nancy at the time. Okay. Nothing confirmed at this time. Okay. All right. Local news is saying body of an elderly woman found wearing clothes like Nancy has been found pending DNA confirmation. I just saw this on a short. Okay. Well, it could be fake news. We'll just have to wait and see. Keep me posted, y'all. Let's continue. What do we need to see about this suspect that was on the porch? Clue as to what this suspect... What clues can we get about this suspect? Yeah, you guys keep working on that. Oh, airmail. This is completely... Okay, so this person is guilty of fraud. They probably have a criminal record of fraud. How interesting, considering we were talking about Dominic Evans, who absolutely has fraud charges, was charged with fraud. Let's continue. Anything else? A clue about this individual that was on the porch in the mask with the weapons at Nancy Guthrie's home? Cult. So there's a group of them. Not necessarily a cult as in religious, but like a bad group of people, right? Bad circle. That all are like, okay. And then we have Road. Road kept coming up in Nancy's reading. We're going to go ahead and get one more. I feel like we're going to just cut the deck, take the bottom card. Affair again. And the devil. Affair with the devil. Hidden intuition. Cleanup. Interesting. All right, you guys, so we're going to move these up to the top. I want to go ahead and get the Truth Oracle on this homicide. Show me what I need to see about this homicide information. I'm asking about this masked character on the porch, this primary suspect. We have mirror, reflection, reference, distinguish, and appearance. So mirror, I don't know what that means. Homicide with a mirror. I've changed my mind. We're going to bring them down. Let me get this off the screen, and that way y'all can see. Fraud. What do we need to see about this fraud on this porch with this guy? Y'all. Finances, a forgotten person, and a breakup. Walking away, separation and ended. Forgotten person, core past, old friend. This makes me think of Dominic Evans because of the finances. He's always in these money problems, work, success, fortune. He's always looking for a way to make money, right? He got fraud, right? We have this finances and we have this forgotten person, old friend. I don't know what breakup would be. Maybe he got broke up from the band. Couldn't tell you. Let me understand why the cult card. Why the cult card? And thank you. Why the cult card? Miracle. Dreams come true. Get what you want. Well, if the dream comes true, Nancy will be found soon. Why the road card? Firm. Wide awake, clean, and decisive. So I'm thinking of a decision, a fork in the road with a decisive, wide awake, firm. Firm road. Intriguing. Let me understand the mirror and the homicide, please. We're going with the True Crime Oracle deck. Show me the mirror and the homicide regarding this person on the porch. The evidence unfolds. I'm telling you, these people are going to get busted soon. Gather and review all available evidence, documents, your findings, and evaluate their significance. Corroborate different pieces of information to build a comprehensive understanding. Evidence unfolds. I think they are getting information like that. Let me understand this about this prime suspect with the mask on the porch. Why we have breakup, fraud, finances, and old friend. Who's he an old friend to? Or give me a clue about this friendship. Give me a clue. Okay. The cards went on the ground and they went real far away, so hold on. Wow, a lot of them. So we got the story. All right, so we have the justice scale. I told you they're coming. They're on it. They're on it. They know. They're just getting evidence. We have the justice scale. Commit to uncover the truth. Even if it's difficult, be persistent and dedicated in your quest for accuracy. Avoid shortcuts and be ensure that your findings are thorough and reliable. How interesting. He's carrying bags. I don't know if that would mean anything. And that's with that cult and miracle. Or no, it's with the fraud and finances. We're going to leave it here with this cult and dreams come true. Look, they dropped on the floor and they got fuzzies from the dogs. The investigator's insight. The insight gained from your investigation to inform your decision, reflect on your findings, and apply this understanding to your guide your actions. Insightful analysis leads to better outcomes. We have the case in point, focus on specific examples. And we have the wanted poster, right? So this person has a criminal past. We got this the other day, and I freaked out because a cipher is a poet, and Annie is a poet. And this says the enigmatic cipher. And then we have the clarity of purpose. How interesting. We have road. We have firm. Why do we have firm and road? What does this mean for clues on this masked intruder? The fact finder. So road, firm, fact finder. I want to dig in a little deeper and see. With this road, I kind of feel like we're going to go to the Places Oracle and just see if there's any landmarks with this road where there would be facts. There's something about, like on a road, it could be, that there was a camera somewhere. Let me understand why we have the road, the fact finder. Road and the fact finder and firm. What is this road about? The casino. This person likes to gamble. Gambling excitement, card tables, jackpot moments, betting, and odds. They take risks, indeed. That's obvious. Casino. Okay. I might be reaching here, but Tommy Senio, or whatever his last name is, kind of sounds like casino. Tommaso Ciano kind of sounds like casino. to me. Show me anything that would be a clue as to where Nancy Guthrie is located at this moment. What we get? A winding path, curving trail, twisting path, or twisting route, meandering passage. So I do feel she is outside. Interesting that the government would show up, right? Could be because we have the feds, but it could also be that there's some powerful people. I'm just saying. This person likes to drink. They may frequent the tavern. And they're going to be in court. They're very familiar with court. They've been to court many times because they have a criminal past. So, legal proceedings, judgment and verdict, justice and fairness. Rendezvous point. How interesting, we have the rendezvous point. Alrighty, dighty. Let me go ahead and get out my tarot cards. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all those cards underneath the main card. I want to break out the tarot to understand a little better about this individual with the mask on. Maybe we can get a profile going here of this person. So let me understand homicide and this masked person on Annie Guthrie's porch. What other clues about the actual homicide? So we have law. Law's on it. They're about to put something down. So law and homicide, bottom of the deck, the sun, they're about, oh my God, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Y'all, if they don't find her, I'm going to flip out. Look at this. This is homicide, right? We have the law. They're about to put one of their jobs down. One of their jobs, their main job, is finding Nancy. We have the sun. This could mean a son-in-law, right? It also means clarity. It means seeing something in broad daylight. Like, here I am. Unfortunately, we have death. So it's as if the law is seeing death. So there could be that they find her. They could be finding her right now. I'm saying it's definitely something showing me that. Here's why. I have the buried card. This person plants a seed. They put it in the ground. They cover the seed with dirt. And then they grow a money tree. And they're waiting for the divine timing of that harvest. So not only is it saying that the law is seeing clearly death and going to be a harvesting of that body, but it's also showing me that this person is in a shallow grave, perhaps, or laying out on the surface. They're exposed. And I say that also because of the naked baby, exposed to the elements. We also have the 1111 card. The 1111 card is all about a mirroring system. And we have that mirror right here, mirroring system. So there's going to be something that is reflected. This is a crossing over energy. It can mean several things to think about. In this situation with all these cards, this could be a crossing over of a spirit, right? Somebody passing over, going through, the pearly gates, and away they go. This is also the marriage card. These are partners. Somebody that's in a partner on a money tree that has to do with death. Could be related to the son-in-law, perhaps. Doesn't have to be. And then also, it is as if we look at it from the law's eyes, we have the law putting something down because they see clearly the death. And then they've got this tree planted, right? So they're harvesting, and then we have this, they've crossed over the finish line in a sense in what they're doing. What's interesting, and that's why I was going OMG, 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 is this is the clarity. This is the confirmation of it all. Ace of Swords is a big yes. It's a clarity. You're on the right path. It's words, swords. And so there's a lot of meaning behind the words that I'm speaking. We have this Knight of Wands. This is unreliable. This is inconsistency. It's also somebody that takes high risk, right? Such as gambling, taking a high risk. They've got salamanders all over their cloak because they're slick. They think they're slick. They also are passionate and they are impulsive. They do things without really thinking it all the way through. And so you can see they're charging forward. And then we have this elegant lady. And I believe that this could be Nancy. Now, whether it's passed over or not, this is an independent energy all alone. There's a messenger, a bird in her hand. And there's pentacles all over. So we're going to change this up on the homicide and put right there laws on it. Let me understand the fraud card. Let me understand the fraud card. And by the way, I am not psychic. I am a tarot reader. There's mediums, they talk to the dead. There's people that are psychic. They can foretell events that come in the near future. And then there's tarot readers who read cards. And I'm an excellent tarot reader, but I am not a medium. I never talk to the dead. That is not something I am willing to do. And I am definitely not a psychic. I am a tarot reader. Fraud, let me understand why we're getting this fraud when it comes to this masked individual. The world, this is travel. This is closing down a cycle. They've closed the cycle. All the books are closed. So this is a cycle for this person to constantly be in the system. They're constantly looking for the easiest way to make money, which is not legal. Bottom of the deck, we have the Aquarius Nancy's energy, the star. This person's about to get a lot of attention. We have Major Arcana, the world's going to see this person on the World Wide Web. They're about to be arrested. I would say that. There's a decision getting made about this individual. Confusion, a lot of options, and a plan, and the home, and the High Priestess to the exchange. There's a whole story there. I'm not going to get into the full story right this minute, but it does look like there was a lot of planning that went into this, but yet they didn't even really cover their own bases. I'm just going to put it that way. Cult. They are definitely in their own circle of friends. And this is more than one person. Show me what this means by cult and thank you. The Emperor, Capricorn energy with the plan. So it could be, hey, Dominic Evans is Capricorn. I do feel Sag is going to come up in the reading though. Emperor is Capricorn energy, as well as the two of Wands means a plan. Doesn't always mean followed through though. We have the Seer on the bottom of the deck, a witness to the death, King of Pentacles. That is Capricorn energy too. How interesting. All right, let me see road. Why am I seeing road when it comes to this individual that is on the porch? Ace of Pentacles. Evidence. Evidence on the road. There's evidence on a road. I don't know what road. We'll have to try best to find what kind of road this is. But there's evidence on a road that they've missed. King of Pentacles right there again. That's again Capricorn energy. He may have been seen on a road. Queen of Swords, Law with a car. Law's saying that he's been, okay, Law is saying. The cards are saying that Law, Queen of Swords, or a witness, a truth speaker, all right, has seen a vehicle on the road, chariot, the vehicle, road, right? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we've got that Nine of Wands, defensive energy. And there's that confusion. And then there's a hidden card. What's going to be clarified and clear? Wheel of Fortune, karma, wheel, car, driving. laid to rest. All right, I'm just going to have to ask it. Let's just give the deck a shake. In fact, we're going to get a completely different deck. Was Nancy discarded on the side of a road? Was Nancy discarded, sadly, right off a road? Was Nancy discarded off the side of a road? Six of Cups. We've got a little story that just appeared. I don't know how it came out. Ace of, yes. There is this person that was on the porch has known someone in the family for a very long time. They may have even known Nancy for a little bit. They know someone in the family since they were kids, like they hang out. All right. We have yes for road. And we have Three of Cups celebrating that we're finding the evidence. And look, you guys, it's double tapped. Ace of Pentacles is evidence, right? In the True Crime Tarot. Ace of Pentacles is evidence on this road. So she is very close to a road. Not just like a random road. This is very specific road. She is very near the road. Let's get our True Crime 1111 deck out and see what we can learn from this. I will come back to this deck, but I just got the impulsive feeling to grab the places to understand a landmark near where Nancy would be by a road. Show me a landmark or a clue about this road. Could be the name of the road. It could be where a business is on that road. We have a bridge, connecting pathway, overcoming divides. So we do have a bridge somewhere very close to this road. All right. What other clue or landmark is where this evidence of Nancy is? Street. Okay, we've got it. It's a road. It's a street. Urban landscape. Urban. Pedestrian traffic. Sidewalks. Crosswalks. So it's not way out in the middle of nowhere. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. So we have street, we have road, we have bridge. Where? Give us one more. Give us another. Give us a landmark clue or the name of the road, anything. Okay, a luxury boutique. That's wild because guess what? I'm going to come up to topside for a minute and talk to you. So if you investigate Annie Guthrie, she's a jewelry person. And she even hosted events for the luxury boutique kind of parties where she sold her jewelry. So I find this very interesting. Could be close to Annie's house. All right. Let's get into the True Crime Tarot like I promised. This is our famous 1111 deck. It's our 1111 True Crime deck. I made it. Sold a great deal of them, over 500 decks. So if you would like one, check it out right there at 1111decks.com. All right, my lovelies. Let me understand this road, this street. I'm picking up, I'm just going to be honest, I'm picking up near Annie's. And we just saw that activity. Bridge nearby, I don't know. Show me what we're expecting to find. So we have revenge, betrayal, pride, ego, and planned as the motive. We also have that jealousy, and we've all suggested this was jealous. Somebody was jealous. Let me grab a drink of water. We have bridge, sale, work, money. Well, she does jewelry for a living, so that's crazy. Witness, watcher, media stalker. And then we just saw that guy on his porch that was talking to the cops, right? Giving information, getting his phone. Get ready to ask your questions over on the next live, and I'll do my best to pull the answers. All right, you guys, here we go. Here we go. Assault. We have a little story here. So we're talking about that road. We have assault, and it's close to the house, either Annie's house or Nancy's, with backyard around the home. This is not far from one of their homes. Key, code, entrance, locking, and betrayal. Justice is coming, y'all. The cops are coming. All right, my lovelies. Wow. Let me come back up to top side. That was a lot to take into. I know, like my video just went crazy because I've got light everywhere. I will jump over. I'll close that curtain though and hand it all over to our PIs to ask the questions. That is wild. What I'm getting is this person. I'm almost feeling like Nancy is very close to a road. Very close. Right off the path. Like they didn't even want to work and take her way back anywhere. That's what the cards are kind of showing. But also, this person has a criminal past. This is not their first rodeo, obviously. And I know that can't be much of a surprise. But they're an old friend of somebody in the family. Just saying, old friend, old acquaintance. They've known him forever. That's a huge clue from the tarot. All right, my lovelies. I want to thank all of you. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Nikki. Jennifer Swain. Yippee from the Hippie. Good to see you. The 38120. Good to see you. Duck Duck. Good to see you. Zozo. Everybody, Nikki and Jennyville, everybody, thank you so much. And if you would like to continue on with me, there'll be a 5-minute little interval where I'm just going to clean up my cards, get them reshuffled, knock them out, and then I will be back live with you in just a few moments. You guys, we hit 40,000. I want to say thank you so incredibly much. You guys have just made my day. Please say a prayer for Nancy Guthrie. May she be found today. May today be the day. I know they're close, and so do you. All right, my loves. With that, thanks for the likes, the subbing up, and all that you do to support the channel. I greatly appreciate you so very, very much. Love you to the moon and back. See those that are going to do the time warp? Do the time warp again. It's just to jump to our left and pull your knees in tight. See you in 2. Bye for now.
I was born to the dirt, I shall return when my eyes are closed in the shadows. My